This is the Atlantic Soccer Media Group, bringing you UPSL soccer coverage.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Silverbacks Park. Atlantic Soccer Media Group is excited to present the UPSL Georgia Premier Division Playoff Semifinal action. Up first, we have Atlanta United Academy, the #1 seed, taking on the 6th seed, Vinotinto Atlanta. It is a rainy one out there today. Thanks for joining us once again. My name is Drew Dickinson, alongside John Reno. John, semifinal day, 2 days left, 2 weeks left, really. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, partner.
Yes, sir. Semifinals today here at Atlanta United, the regular season fall 2022 champions, taking on Vinotinto Atlanta. These two teams, when they met in the regular season, it was a 1-1 draw. And you see how they got here by virtue of Vinotinto Atlanta's 1-0 win over FC Birmingham. Atlanta United, being the division champions, get the bye here. But it should be a great one today. When they met in the regular season, it was a 1-1 draw. But something's got to give today, Drew.
Absolutely. Atlanta United finally breaking that barrier, taking home their first division title here in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. And let's not forget, Vinotinto Atlanta, it wasn't an easy road for them, as the final week of the season, they had to defeat Atlanta City. And they did, snuck in that 6th spot. And here we are. The rain has picked up. The weather is nice as far as temperature-wise. Participation is, like I said, picked up a little bit. It's going to be slow, hard shots tonight, John.
Yeah, and as long as the lightning holds out, we're good to go. But it's nasty conditions out there right now as we're about ready for kickoff.
As the referees look to make their final preparations, and we are underway for our first 45 at Silverbacks Stadium. And Atlanta United hit it long first, and Vinotinto was going to let it roll out here for an immediate goal kick. Atlanta United Academy brings some familiar faces back to their lineup today. Their captain, Les Haji, is a former Atlanta United Academy player, went on to play at Georgia Southern, John, and he is back now. He was their 2016 Best Player Award here for the Atlanta United Academy.
Well, it is the playoffs, and you want to try and put your best men out there.
Absolutely.
As many as you can.
100%, 100%. As Vinotinto's goalkeeper, Daniel Delgado, gets a goal kick up here on the left side and sneaks through the United defense, as Remy Okunlola is going to let it roll out, and it'll be a throw-in for Atlanta United. Remy Okunlola is a Clemson commit, played for the Atlanta Fire United ENCL team here in Georgia, becoming a staple here on this Atlanta United Academy team. Ty is in possession now for United, plays it back to Remy. Remy dumps it back to one of the center backs here for Atlanta United. AJ plays it across to Joel Gonzalez. Joel looks up, takes a few touches. Decides to go back to AJ. AJ, a late minute entry into the starting lineup. I talked to Coach Silva yesterday. He was unsure if AJ was going to make the start, and Remy was going to play at one of the center backs, John. But, of course, as you see, AJ is in today. And Atlanta United, Daniel Sibitu sneaking in behind the defense early. He's outside the edge of the 18, sneaks the ball inside the 18, plays it across, looking for Ty. Ty gets a foot on it, and it just sails wide right. It's going to be a goal kick for Vinotinto.
Yeah, Coach Silva said they've been dealing with some illnesses lately here, so we'll see how that affects the team play today.
Vinotinto with a strong showing. Don't let the score fool you. It was a 1-0 victory over FC Birmingham, but don't let the score fool you. They absolutely bullied the Birmingham boys a couple of weeks ago, earned their spot here in the semifinal matchup this afternoon. Let's see if they can hold that out, John, because Atlanta United, no slouch. Like we said before, division champs. If they haven't been division champs, they've been in the top two the first couple of seasons here in the Premier Division.
Exactly. They're a young team, but they're a talented team. And Vinotinto, as you said, they bullied FC Birmingham. They might try to do the same today here to Atlanta United Academy, being a young team and all. Atlanta United Academy can't let them get in their heads, just play their game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like to mention, Atlanta United defeated LGSA Laminio, who is the second seed here in the UPSL playoff tournament this week. They defeated LGSA in the final week to finally lift that trophy. LGSA defeated FC Birmingham in the division last season to lift the trophy, so a little bit of revenge for Atlanta United.
Yep, always the bridesmaid, never the bride, but they broke that streak this season, earned their first regular season division championship here in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division.
Vinotinto playing the ball across the middle. They got space at the top of the 18. Decide to drop it back. Captain Juan Roches
steal.
Has a bad pass right there. Hospital ball intercepted by Remy. Remy's climbing up that right side of the pitch. Sibitu cuts it back on the inside. Just plays a little bit of a heavy touch, intercepted by Juan. Juan's got 2 men up, through ball. If he's onside, he's got space in behind the Atlanta United defense.
So he's
Here comes
onside.
Alex Ferrer. Nice slide tackle defense there by AJ. Looks like it's going to bounce off Vinotinto, and it will be a goal kick for Atlanta United. Beautiful defensive recovery by AJ for Atlanta United Academy.
And indeed, very nice defensive play there. Okay, Atlanta United Academy looking to break out here. Safe from going out of play here. Vinotinto retreats here.
As the rain continues to pour here in Atlanta, Georgia, we're 4 minutes in. Score still slotted at 0. Vinotinto Atlanta, the 6th seed here in the UPSL Georgia playoffs, taking on the number 1 seed, division champs, Atlanta United Academy. Vinotinto in possession on the left side. Nice move here by Alexi Ferrer as he cuts it back on the inside. He's got some space. Plays the ball to a wide open Oscar Huerta. Huerta with a shot on goal.
Shot from distance, right at the goalkeeper though.
Routine save for Axel. Axel Onate Hernandez played for Atlas FC Academy last year in Guadalajara, Mexico, John. Nice to see him get a start for Atlanta United Academy today. Daniel Sibitu comes back from his center forward position to receive the ball, but he's immediately stripped, dispossessed, and the referee says play on. They stop looking for a foul. Referee says play on, advantage.
Yeah, no whistle. Keep playing, boys.
Hubert Mosquero in possession now for Vinotinto. He's trying to shield off Daniel Sibitu. And the ball stayed in bounds. Alexi Ferreira is in behind that defense. He's got AJ in front of him, cuts it to the inside, plays it across the middle, deflection off Joel Gonzalez, cleared away by Atlanta United.
Ferreira very active early here for Vinotinto, creating some chances for his team.
Gabe applies a lot of pressure here. Gustavo plays it back to the goalkeeper, Delgado. Delgado's opening up the field here for Vinotinto. He plays it out to the right side. Lots of time and space on the right side for Vinotinto Atlanta. Oscar Huerta dispossessed in the midfield. Baines wanted a foul. Referee says play on. Vinotinto mounts a counterattack now. They got some space on the right side. But Atlanta United always there to pick up the pieces and get a clearance. CB2 tries to lay a header off to Ty. Intercepted by Vinotinto, but Atlanta United win it right back. Remy Okunlola drops it back to AJ.
Vinotinto backs off a little bit on the pressure here.
No team able to break through quite yet. Just a battle in midfield. It looks like you got all ball right there as the referee agrees. Vinotinto did not. That tackle by Les Haji was difficult and hard and harsh even. The referee says play on. Nice reception and turn by Ty. He's got Uber Mascaro. Ty goes far post! Atlanta United Academy sneak one in the far post. The right winger Ty with Uber Mascaro on his back, turns, finds the far post, and they go up 1-0 in the 7th minute.
And Vinotinto, they did what you can't do that. You know, you don't get the call. You got to keep your heads in the match here. And what do they do right after that? They concede a goal. There you see the replay. Just nice turn, and able to get a shot off right in the far post corner. 1-0 Atlanta United up early now.
John, as soon as the ball went into the back of the net, Vinotinto charged the official in anger, and the official took out a yellow piece of plastic and then awarded it to Vinotinto Atlanta. And that is that's not a way you want to begin your semifinal contest in the rain. You know, we know Vinotinto has a track record for yellow cards. Let's hope it doesn't continue as we have an injured player down.
This is the playoffs. You can't do that here. Vinotinto, they have a habit of getting a little too upset with non-calls or calls they feel they don't go their way.
We just saw the replay there, and it looked like Haji got all ball to me. I understand the frustration, and I get the upsetness from Vinotinto, from the visiting team today, the 6th seed. But you got plenty of time left, not even in the 9th minute. It's just 1-0. Play your game. They've had a few chances already, John. They just got to capitalize.
Yeah, it's still very early. They just need to regroup, but just don't let the referees affect your play.
Forgot to mention Henry from Stat Wellness came back on the field today, made his presence known. Nice to see Stat Wellness here once again, representing for the UPSL Georgia. And if you're watching back home, USA is still down 2-0 to the Netherlands in the 65th minute.
Oh, there's another soccer game going on today?
I just remembered, believe it or not.
Okay.
As Daniel Delgado lines up for a goal kick for Vinotinto.
Yeah, a little bit bad news for Team USA fans, but it's not over yet.
Exactly. Same with Vinotinto. Uber Mascara plays it on the inside. A lot of bunching up in the midfield as Vinotinto try to spread it out, play the ball to the right side. Captain Juan Rojas in possession. He switches fields back over to Mascaro. Mascaro has Ty in front of him and a lot of grass. Plays it back inside. Miguel Nunez in possession. Miguel dumps it out to the left. Quickly cleared away by Okunlola. Gabe gets ahead on it, tries to play it up front. Knocks it out. It's going to be a throw-in for the visitors once again right here in front of us. As neither team has really been able to find any sort of possession. Nice goal by Atlanta United, but it was on a counterattack.
Yeah, it's mostly been a little bit of back and forth here in the early going.
Nice sequence of events there. Nice 1-2 attempt by Atlanta United between Gabe and Remy. Unsuccessful, but one right back by Atlanta United. Foul Gabe, free kick Vinotinto, right in front of the official. He didn't miss that one. And if you are a United States fan, once that game is over with, be sure to tune into this matchup permanently. And don't forget, at 4 o'clock, we have the number 2 seed, LGSA Liminho, taking on Atlanta Rovers FC, the 4th seed.
That was going to be a stellar matchup.
I'm excited about that one too, John.
Indeed. Yeah, throw in for Vinotinto here.
Quickly taken, and as the rain continues to come down here, John.
About to say we got another surge of rain here.
Vinotinto trying to play some 1-2s at the top of the 18, unsuccessful, but they still remain in possession. Atlanta United in possession inside their own 18. Nice clearance. Andrew DeGanis with a clearance. Long shot attempt by Vinotinto, and it sails over the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick for Atlanta United Academy. Goal kick is taken quickly by Axel. Plays it out to DeGanis. Deflection off Vinotinto. If it stays in bounds, and it does. Nice possession here by Vinotinto to keep it in bounds. Heavy pressure here from Atlanta United. It's going to be a free kick for Vinotinto. Good positioning. You don't want to rush this one. Get your team set up. Got a really good opportunity here to find the back of the net. About, what do you say, John, 15, 20 yards in front of the 18?
Yeah, about that distance here, Drew.
Depending upon which foot the captain here is that's going to take this kick, I'd like to see an outswinger to the far post with some pace, which will allow one of your attacking midfielders and one of your forwards to get a nice header on and find the back of the net, or even a volley. But you got to find the pace. And it will be an outswinger here, John. He will be taking a right foot outswinger, or he could go for the near post. A little ballsy to do that, though, I'd say.
Yeah, I think he'll go outside here. Let his teammates get in there and try and put a head on it.
It's going to be a one-man wall for Atlanta United Academy. Juan Rojas is over this kick. Captain, Vinotinto Atlanta. 13th minute, Vinotinto down 1-0 with a golden opportunity to tie it up. Referee is situating the line, making sure players are in position.
It's like he's waiting for him to get perfectly aligned here.
And here we go. It will be a very poorly taken kick by Vinotinto, cleared away by Atlanta United. Atlanta United and Vinotinto battling in the midfield for possession. Long ball up the left, looking for Sibutu. Nice slide tackle by Alex Ferrer for Vinotinto to force a throw in for Atlanta United. I'm sure that felt good for Ferrer, as they thought that he was fouled in the midfield a few minutes ago.
Exactly. Okay, here they are on the move again here. Oh, too hard of a pass there.
And a throw in for Atlanta United. Atlanta United in no rush. Throwing in their own defensive third. Big throw in by Deganis. Looked like another foul throw, but I digress. Another clearance for the home team. Got to be careful, as number 41, Gabe, for Atlanta United Academy has lots of intensity already in this first half, John.
Yeah, indeed, Atlanta United.
Oh my gosh, Vinotinto.
So far, but here they got a break here, Drew.
They're in behind the defense. Shot on goal in the near post. Nice save by Axel. Axel gets up, able to get his hands on it. Beautiful save by Axel as he remains down.
He's going to get a yellow here. Looks like he roughed up the goalkeeper when he was on the ground here, it looked like.
There's a replay on this, John.
But beautiful initial save there by Axel. Here you see him coming down the left wing. Nice hard shot, beautiful diving stop here. And then you see maybe he stepped on his hand or arm or something here, it looks like.
You got to give it to the goalkeeper, Axel.
Yeah.
If he would have punched that out wide, like a routine goalkeeping save should have been, number 11, Alexi Ferreira, was wide open on the far post to clean that up. So thankfully for Axel, he punched it out right in front of him in the middle and gave himself an opportunity to get right back up and make that save, or we could have been tied at 1 here, John.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. You don't want to give up a big rebound in that instance. Like you said, it would have been a goal for Vinotinto.
Gustavo with a nice saving clearance there as Daniel Sibutu was on his bike. Throwing quickly taken. Pass back to the thrower, deflected and won back by Vinotinto. Here comes Vinotinto once again down the right side. Oscar Huerta. Huerta tried to play it in the middle. Won back by Atlanta United. Andrew Deganis in possession.
If you heard a cheer go on and wonder what that was about, there's actually a World Cup watch party going on here at the park as well. Hopefully that's something good for USA.
It was good, but it was good on the defensive end, John. Vinotinto playing it through the middle. Haji with a clearance. It was a handball on Daniel Sibutu. The referee's right in front of it. Good positioning. Free kick Vinotinto. Quickly taken out here on the left side. Uber Mosquera dumps it on the inside. Josui Marquez found the chest of Andrew Deganis. Nice passing here in the middle. Matthew Brick. Matthew Brick is a French-American. He's also a Clemson commit. Transfer from Orlando City Academy as Ty tries to play it in the middle. Won back by Vinotinto once again. As Vinotinto seem to be very well disciplined in the back so far, John, let alone that first goal. They are playing some nice defense. Lots of recovery defense, but let alone nice defense.
Yeah, other than that little lapse when they got that no call, Vinotinto playing well.
Big clearance by goalkeeper Daniel Delgado. Andres Zerlin tries to win it back in possession for Vinotinto, and he does. Huerta plays it out to Juan. Oscar Huerta once again in possession.
Yeah, so they got the wing open if they can get it over to him. Mosquero.
Looks like it's going to be a foul in the midfield on Vinotinto. Free kick for Atlanta United. Quickly taken. Munch, Vinotinto coach, is not happy.
So the referee's going to back it up. We're going to start over, have a free kick here around midfield for Atlanta United. Oh, too hard of a touch there, but it's able to save in there.
Sibutu with a nice save.
Yep.
50-50 ball in the air, won by Vinotinto. Nice pressure by Haji. Vinotinto Atlanta. Switching fields, looking for Ferrer. Ferrer's in behind the defense. Can he keep it in bounds? He cannot. It's going to be a goal kick for Atlanta United once again. Goal kick was quickly taken. Found the feet of AJ. He's inside his own 18. Plays it out to Remy. Remy has Ty in front of him. He finds him on the one touch. Ty with a turn. Hesitates to Remy on the inside. Continues up the right side of the pitch. He's got Remy on the right. Nice slide tackle defensive save there once again by Miguel Nunez for Vinotinto Atlanta, as they are showing no fear against this MLS-affiliated Atlanta United Academy squad today here, John.
No, that's the one credit for Vinotinto. They don't they play like they don't fear anyone. A long kick, goal kick by Vinotinto.
And it rolled back to Axel. Brings it back into the box. Plays it back to Deganis. Big clearance at the left side. Nice touch there by Gabe to flick it on to Sibutu. Sibutu with a nice possession, nice touch. Step over, brings it on the outside. Sibutu's in behind the defense. Daniel Sibutu finds the far post. Atlanta United Academy take a 2-0 lead in the 19th minute.
A brilliant play there by Sibutu. It was all him. He's all smiles. He knows he did well on that one. Take a look at the replay here. A nice through ball to him. Surrounded by two defenders. He's going to take it for a nice move to get into the box. And just a shot in the far post. 2-0 Atlanta United.
The former Atlanta United two-player even scored a goal for them last season. Makes it happen once again for his squad. The Ethiopian American puts the second on the board for Atlanta United Academy, and they take a 2-0 lead. And there you hear it. It looks like the Americans just put one on the board, and it's 2-1 Netherlands. Come on, boys.
Yeah, that's definitely a cheer for a goal.
And we're back in live action. Pardon me, but it doesn't happen but once every 4 years. And here comes Atlanta United trying to find a third. And it looks like it's going to be a foul on Vinotinto.
Another yellow, it looks like. So it's their third already. So Vinotinto need to find their composure here.
Free kick is going to be taken by Mathieu Brick. The French American is going to take this left-footed free kick from the left side. Mathieu Brick is 17-year-old Clemson commit as well. Let's see if he can find the magic for his squad today. Mathieu Brick. Ball's played in low, hard, near post. Les Haji tried to put some pressure on it, but easy save for Daniel Delgado as he confidently scooped that up. As here comes Vinotinto once again. Easy save for Axel.
Good play by the Atlanta United defender coming back, matching that striker with speed to thwart that attempt, that long ball attempt.
You would expect a lot of low, hard hard balls today with the ball skipping across the ground. These teams are playing it through the air with confidence. Kind of love to see it. Atlanta United in their own defensive third. AJ in possession. Finds Remy on the right side. Remy and Ty. Ty tried to play a dummy. Unsuccessful. Dispossessed by Vinotinto. Josue Marquez in possession. Plays it out to the left side. Ferrer. Nice move. It looks like he's going to be fouled. Referee says play on. That's a shocker right there, but that was a clear foul to me. Referee disagrees nonetheless. CB2 plays it out to the left side. Baines. Shot on goal! Hits off the post!
Off the post. What a beautiful shot, though.
Remy Okunlola in possession. He carries it into the 18. The Clemson commit. Plays it across the middle. Daniel CB2 looking for a brace. CB2! Off the crossbar! Atlanta United Academy with two great chances to find a third.
Atlanta United knocking on the door twice.
Baines with
off
a
the
shot.
Crossbar on the goalpost. My goodness.
Woo, Baines first and CB2 next. In the 22nd minute, Atlanta United 2-0 over Vinotinto Atlanta, who aren't playing bad. Atlanta United are just playing that good, John.
Yeah, they're looking like the champions that they are today.
Mosquera. Ty tried to win it back. Thankfully, AJ was there to play it back to Axel. Looks like it's going to be a foul in the midfield on CB2. Free kick, Vinotinto. Foul's going to be on Marco Gomez. Captain Juan is going to stand over and take this free kick. All the yellow jerseys are headed into the 18, John. Vinotinto has the age and looks like they have the size. If they can just get a good ball played in, maybe they can capitalize.
I think that's going to be the strategy here. They're going to put it along into the box.
It's got to have some pace on it. A little backspin this time. Goalkeeper comes out, gets some fists. Was it enough? No, it's not. Vinotinto! Deflection off Atlanta United. Another shot on goal by Miguel Nunez, and it just goes wide left. Goal kick.
Nunez had that left half of the goal there and just shot it wide. Golden opportunity for Vinotinto here. Here's the replay. They see the long ball into the box. Axel trying to punch it out, not to get it all the way, and Nunez there, you see, he had it and just shot it wide.
I think the deflection off AJ's left foot saved a goal for Atlanta United. It could have been 2-1. Remember, AJ, last minute entry here in the starting 11. AJ in possession once again. Nice through ball up the middle here. Finds the feet of CB2, who receives, turns, plays a through ball himself. Can Ty get there as Delgado leaves his goalkeeping line, comes out and gets a big clearance. And I mean a big clearance, as that ball is long gone.
That ball is lost. It's going to be a throw in here for Atlanta United.
And Cody Gakpo to have ruined the dreams of the United States of America as the Netherlands go up 3-1 in the 81st minute. Here comes Atlanta United. Ty wants his second. He brings it in the box, but Huber Mosquera was there for Vinotinto to get a clearance, but it goes right back to the feet of Daniel CB2. CB2 cuts it on the inside, plays a nice switch to the far post, looking for Baines. Can he keep it in? And he does.
Wow, he did. How did he manage that?
And the referee disagrees. The AR on the other side says it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for the visitors.
Still a great effort there to try and keep that ball inbound. But to no avail, will be a goal kick here for Vinotinto. Sends it along the midfield. Ferrer has it. Ferrer loses it to Atlanta United.
Ooh, sloppy touch there. John, Gabe had CB2.
Yep.
I will say this. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Vinotinto's owned the midfield. Atlanta United just had the upper hand in the end game in their own defensive third. But Vinotinto's been running it box to box, John.
Yes, they have.
Just haven't been able to find any end game
And if
themselves.
they're able to keep doing that, good things will eventually happen for them.
John, still plenty of time left in this game.
Yeah, we're only in the 26th minute.
Nunez.
2 goals in the UPSL is not an insurmountable lead.
Especially for Vinotinto.
Exactly.
Here comes CB2. He's got Baines in front of him. CB2 loses possession as Miguel Nunez still playing such a great defensive midfielder. Huerta plays it out to the right. Huerta has it right back. Vinotinto needs some urgency. Nice ball. Alexi Ferrer tries to find Huerta. They just weren't on the same page, and they were dispossessed by Duganis. And here comes Atlanta United Academy once again. Vinotinto was there playing some nice defense, not letting Atlanta United out of their own half. Ferrer. Andre Sterlin unable to find the hip action that he needed. Sends it right out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Atlanta United.
Yeah, slipped on this wet turf here as well. So, in the 27th minute here, Atlanta United enjoying a 2-0 lead here over 6th seed Vinotinto.
Sibitu with a switch attempt. Ty's wide open out here. Nice possession there by Ty to keep it in bounds. He drops it back to AJ. AJ looks up.
Some pressure there by Vinotinto.
Vinotinto winning the ball back in the midfield. It's like a shoulder-to-shoulder tackle right in front of the official, right in front of us. And the Vinotinto bench is going nuts. When if you just watch, maybe we'll get a replay because I saw shoulder-to-shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, Huerta just ran right into him, so I don't know what they're complaining about.
No elbows are put up. Vinotinto are in possession, but they lose it. It's going to be a throw-in for Atlanta United right in front of that Vinotinto bench.
Yeah, Vinotinto, they doth protest too much at times here, Drew.
Now they're just trying to make things happen. Vinotinto's got to get their composure. The game isn't about fouls, isn't about cards, isn't about refereeing. It is about your game. Play your game. Here's a replay. We're going to try and figure out what's going on here. Here's the tackle right in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I mean, they ran into each other.
Yeah,
it's a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, there's clearly no foul there.
Nice call by the official, who's doing a great job keeping his own composure himself and trying to keep control of this game. As hard as it can be sometimes with Vinotinto.
They're trying to work the referees now is what they're trying to do here.
They've figured it out, I feel like. They think they figured it out. As the officials looks to be restarting the game with a drop ball, trying to calm the bench down. As you see, Atlanta United's bench, cool, calm, collective. And Vinotinto
definitely stopped play to have a little word with the bench here. I think he had enough of that explosions on the sidelines there.
And we are back in live action. Vinotinto have possession inside the Atlanta United Academy half.
We got the sun trying to peer out here.
The what?
Yeah, the sun. We'll see how long this lasts.
Haji tried to play a long ball up the left side, too far left. Goes out of bounds right in front of that Vinotinto bench. It'll be a throw-in for Vinotinto. You know, John, the more they complain, the more they get upset, the more that clock ticks. Exactly. And the lesser chance it is to put one in the back of the net. This is the UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinal playoff, game one of the day, and you're complaining with plenty of time left. And you know it's a foul when Silva gets up. Here comes Sibitu on the right side. He's got one man in front. And he was just unsure. He loses complete control of his own possession there. And Vinotinto mounts another counterattack. Actually, they're going to slow it down. As you see right here in front of us, Huber did not like it. He was one like, look at all the space I have. And he continuously does have space. As you see the right center back and the right winger for Atlanta United always pinch on the inside. Look at all the space out here, John.
Exactly.
Let's see if Vinotinto can notice that. Vinotinto, they seem to love to play in the middle of the park. I mean, that's where they've been living. Huber Mascara had a run down the left side, John, but it looks like he just stopped.
Yeah, that's one thing that Vinotinto's been doing well here. They're playing the midfield. Oh.
Gabe had Sibitu. Another great possession in defensive third by Gustavo to get a clearance for Vinotinto.
Yeah, if he could have got that to Sabitu, that could have been goal number 3 right there.
Oscar Huerta cuts it on the inside. He's got DeGanis on him. It's another sloppy cross by Vinotinto. Out of bounds by Atlanta United, throwing for the visitors.
He kind of hit that on the top of the ball there. Didn't get a good foot on it to get that a nice pass off. Like you said, it's just a sloppy pass there. Throw in by Vinotinto.
They're inside the 18. It's going to be a foul on Vinotinto as he was all over the back of Joel Gonzalez. No complaints there, though, John.
No complaints there, but yeah. Yeah, but a total grab there by Zerlin there.
But I like the intensity nonetheless. I can't say that I wouldn't have done the same. AJ carries the ball out of his own box. He's got Remy to his right. Finds Ty. Nice flick on by Ty. Finds the feet of Daniel Sibitu. Sibitu takes a few touches, looks up, plays it back in the middle. Matthew Brick. Frenchman drops it back to Joel. Gonzalez finds Brick once again. Brick receives, turns, finds the feet of Daniel Sibitu. Sibitu takes a few touches, plays a through ball to Ty. Nice through ball. If he can get onto it, Ty's got a brace, but Daniel Delgado comes out. The beautiful save for Vinotinto Atlanta.
Nice play by Delgado coming out.
Okanlola plays the ball in the middle for United, cleared away by Vinotinto. They've got time and space on the left side. Alexi Ferrer. Ferrer's got AJ in front. Matthew Brick closing him down. Ferrer tried to play it on the inside, dispossessed by Haji. Haji drops it back to Axel, the goalkeeper. The Atlas FC Academy player has made some nice saves today. Goalkeeper from Guadalajara, Mexico. Unable to keep it in bounds was Haji. Free kick, or I'm sorry, throw in for Vinotinto. They throw it quickly. Foul. That time it was a clear foul on Oscar Huerta, and it might be a yellow card for Mr. Les Haji, and it is going to be a free kick in the danger zone for Vinotinto. And you see,
there's a replay here. See if we have the throw in here, but it'll be the first yellow on Atlanta United. Yep.
Deserved, John. Now let's see what Vinotinto do here. The last few free kicks they've had have been about 7-8 yards deeper than this. I think Juan's going to have a go. I think he's going to have a go. I think he's going to try and bend it in that near post. Let's see how much of the near post Axel gives him. He's not giving him much.
Well, he's certainly close enough for him to do that.
I tell you what, though, great positioning right now by the Atlanta United goalkeeper. Let's see what Vinotinto to try to do. Looks like we've got a right foot and a left foot on top of this.
Yeah, Axel's thinking that too. That's by his positioning here.
And the referee blows a whistle, and we are away. Right foot, and it goes near post, and it just sails wide. Read it like a book. Go kick, Atlanta United Academy.
So Atlanta United breaking out now, or trying to break out of their half, unable to do so.
Vinotinto,
play, but
they've made it a little difficult for Atlanta United to find any sort of possession inside their own half. It's either long ball to clear it out or Vinotinto strip it, just like now. Vinotinto wins possession right back once again. But there's more black jerseys than there are yellow jerseys inside this half, and that's usually what happens on the counterattacks with Vinotinto. Atlanta United so well composed in the back themselves. And if he's on side, he's got a lot of space in front of him, but nice call here by the AR right down here in front of us. It's going to be offside as Gabe just got a little too happy, John.
Yeah, but when Atlanta United, when they are able to break out, they certainly make the most of their opportunities.
Yeah, you're not stopping it.
2 goals and 2 posts so far. Back-to-back with those 2 post shots. Could easily be 3-0.
If you're watching the USA game, the MLS subs are starting to come on. I don't know what that means to you guys, but what it means to me is they're in desperation mode now. Down 3-1 to the Netherlands. And the referee here in front of us calls a foul on Vinotinto right in front of their bench. And of course they don't like it, John.
Yeah, no protest this time, though.
That third official is getting his money's worth this afternoon, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been getting his left earful for most of this half here.
But you got to say, all four officials, have really done a really good job today. Look at the positioning of the center official. I mean, he's right where he needs to be at all times. Okunlola in possession. Nice 1-2 here with Ty. They're working down the right side. Ty brings on the inside, finds Sibatu, and he's quickly swarmed by yellow jerseys and dispossessed. Alexi Ferrer on the left side for Vinotinto. He's got AJ in front. Ferrer storms inside the 18, cuts it back on the inside, finds a wide open Oscar Huerta. Huerta dumps it out to Marquez. Marquez finds Huerta once again. Huerta being defended by Matthew Brick. And if he is onside, he is not. Comes from an offside position regardless. Free kick Atlanta United.
Yeah, back on that dispossession there, Sibatu looked like he got pushed down there a bit, but there was no call there.
Free kick quickly taken by Atlanta United. Andrew Deganis in possession over on the left side. Plays it back to the goalkeeper. Lots of space out here on the right side for Atlanta United Academy as they find the feet of AJ. AJ has Okunlola in front of him. He slows down. Takes a few more touches. Finds Matthew Brick. Frenchman looks for Sibatu. The Ethiopian American turns. Finds Ty out here on the right side. The two goal scorers working the ball at the right side. Ty to Sibatu. Can he keep it in bounds? Doesn't look like he does.
Went out.
As the official agrees, it's going to be a goal kick for the visitors. Nice playing out here on the right side by the Atlanta United Academy goal scorers. Daniel Sibatu and Ty just unable to find any end game.
Goal kick here for Vinotinto.
Delgado's had a lot of those so far the first half, partner. Big goal kick right up the middle. Nice deflection there. Flick on by Zerlin.
Oh, nice play.
Huerta's in behind. That is going to be a foul. It's got to be a foul. The referee sees it. It's going to be a free kick for Vinotinto right in front of the 18. Could we get a card? It's got to be a yellow. And it is.
Right outside the box, too.
Yep. And you don't see Silva complaining because he knows it was a foul. We're in the danger zone here for Vinotinto. Golden opportunity to find one here before the end of the half. As you see the replay, Huerta sneaks in behind, and a smart foul there by AJ as Huerta was in one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
I think that's actually Ferrer there.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, it was Alexi. Things are still heated here. Vinotinto, they just can't get out of their own way sometimes, Drew.
I mean, it's a clear foul, a clear free kick. I'm unsure what both teams are doing, as it was not inside the box. The referee has great positioning on this free kick as Juan stands over it again as the captain attempts another free kick here for Vinotinto. We're in the 39th minute, approaching the 40th minute. Vinotinto down 2-0 to Atlanta United Academy here in the first of two semifinal games in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division playoffs.
Yeah, so best free kick opportunity here of the match so far by Vinotinto.
It seems they keep getting closer and closer here, John.
Inching forward, and inching forward here.
As Atlanta United have a 5-man wall.
Yeah, the Vinotinto, they're just...
Hey, a smart call by the captain for Vinotinto. It wasn't 10 yards. The referee made sure.
Made him back
really,
up,
really smart call by the free kick taker, because that 1 or 2.5 yards
makes a huge difference.
Exactly. And let's see how Axel lines up, because he's got his wall right in the middle. He's going to give Juan that far post, and I am unsure about that because he's going to be able to lift this right over. He doesn't need much pace. He just needs to find some air over this wall. And that's going to be the difficult part of this free kick. Can he get it over the wall with enough time for it to drop back down? And he does! What a save by Axel as he read it all the way. Goalkeeper dives to his right, snaps right up, runs up to the 6.
Beautiful.
Really great play.
Beautiful save by Axel there.
Here comes Ty once again. He's got Baines in front of him. Holds up play. Finds Remy Okunlola. Okunlola drops it back to AJ. Now that you think about it, what a smart foul by AJ, because it could have been 2-1 if Ferrer was able to get in behind.
Yeah, that's definitely one you want to take. Saving a potential goal there. He knew they were outside of the penalty area.
Big switch here, looking for Sibatu. And nice defensive play there by Marco Gomez to head it back to the keeper. And that is going to do it for the 2022 World Cup for the United States of America, as the Netherlands send them home packing by a score of 3-1. You know, I'm just going to leave it at that because there's so much that I want to say, but today isn't the right time or the right platform. And we're going to get back into live action here. Silverbacks Park, Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta United Academy, first seed, taking on the 6th seed, Vinotinto Atlanta, in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinal playoff action.
Starting to get late in the half here. Atlanta United in control.
I wouldn't say a comfortable 2-0 lead, but a 2-0 lead nonetheless, because Vinotinto have had their chances.
Oh, they definitely have. They've outshot Atlanta United so far.
Mascaro able to beat
But Atlanta
Baines
United
to
had
it.
the best opportunities, though.
Yes. Deflected off AJ. It'd be a throw-in for Vinotinto.
I still see it's in pretty nasty conditions out there. We've had pretty much a steady rain all this half.
Yep. Free kick, Vinotinto. His referee said,
As Nunez was slow to get up there. He says he's okay.
here comes Ferrer. Tried to put it on the inside. Deflected off Joel, but thankfully for Atlanta United Academy, Baines was there. Finds the feet of Sibutu, who is fouled in the midfield. It'll be a free kick for Atlanta United Academy.
Captain with a little bit of sportsmanship helped Sibutu up there.
Atlanta United drop it back to Joel Gonzalez. Gonzalez plays it out to Deganis.
So Vinotinto keeping the pressure on.
Huerta pressuring Deganis like crazy. Huerta able to get a foot in. Gonna be a throw-in for Atlanta United. Nice pressure there, like John said, by Vinotinto Atlanta. It baffles me why they don't do it all game. Look how good they are at it. We've said this a lot, John. When these teams in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division press, it's always at their benefit. There's no reason for me why they stop unless they're just not fit enough to do it 90 minutes.
Yeah, when you do that, when you press, make the team make mistakes on their passes and their ball handling, it just creates opportunities for you.
Ferrer battling with AJ on the left side, wants a free kick, but the AR says it's going to be a throw-in for Atlanta United.
So Lexi Ferrer very, very active here in this half for Vinotinto.
All over the place, isn't he?
Yeah, had a couple scoring chances of his own.
As the rain continues to come down, Remy has to wipe the ball off of his shirt to get a clean throw-in.
Yeah,
Throws it into Ty, just a sloppy touch by Ty, but it goes out on Vinotinto. Throw-in again for Atlanta United, deep in their own third.
You can see how the conditions here that they're having to work with today.
Isn't it cool to be able to see raindrops on our screen?
Yeah, that's a sharp picture today here by our cameraman Andre Bomar.
It's going to be a free kick for the home team as the first half almost comes to an end here in the 45th minute. Baines in possession. Some space in front, but the Vinotinto defense is very, very tough. And I'm unsure of the foul here. Sorry about that, John. I'm unsure of the foul. Maybe we'll get a replay and check it out. It just looked like a clean play from Vinotinto to me. Here we go, John. We'll get a replay on this. Baines in possession. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Foul nonetheless. The referee's counting off 10. Atlanta United in great position here to find a third right before halftime. Got 3 men over the ball. Deganis, Matthew Brick, and Les Haji, the captain. I put my money on the captain, and we're going to have 3 minutes of stoppage time
3 minutes.
added on here, John.
Well, potential backbreaker here if Atlanta United can break through on this free kick. They've been making the most of their opportunities today so far, Drew.
And it is Deganis who steps over. It's going to be Haji who goes low and near post. Right through the wall. Atlanta United maintain possession. Tie at the back post. Baines keeps it in bounds. Finds Sibutu. Sibutu puts it inside. Haji just didn't get the shot that he wanted.
Oh, bad touch.
Baines is in the front of the net, wide open. Looks to see if he's offside. He is not. Atlanta United put the third on the board right at the halftime whistle. And they take a 3-0 lead over Vinotinto Atlanta, who once again questioned the official's call.
It's just a bad touch by Mosquero as we'll look at the replay here. kind of kicked it backwards. Right to the open Atlanta United player here. Here's the misplay there. And Gabe able to bring it home here for Atlanta United right before the end of the half here, 3-0. So Atlanta United, they do get that potential backbreaker here, Drew.
Yeah, they do. Vinotinto backs against the wall. Looks like they're going to go into the break down 3. Lots of regrouping to do at halftime for the visitors, who they can't get down with themselves because they've played a hell of a first half.
They have.
If you're just now tuning in, do not let the score fool you. Vinotinto Atlanta has been inside the half of Atlanta United Academy all afternoon. Yes, John, all afternoon. Just do not have the in game that they tried to come with today. Atlanta United just been brutal on the counter. I mean, just brutal. The intensity from Baines, the possession from Sibatu, and just the relentlessness from number 41, Baines up front, who is in possession now. And the AR
offside now.
Sees that he is offside. Great call. And Vinotinto get it back in possession quickly. They want to try and find one here before the halftime break. Oscar Huerta on the right side. Lots of space in front of him. He's being chased down by Deganis. Dumps it across into the middle. Finds Alexi Ferreira. Ferreira dumps it out to the left, looking for Marquez. They just weren't on the same page. Maybe Ferreira dumped it just a little bit too soon, John. Didn't wait for his man to get around.
And they're talking about it now. Yeah, missed opportunity there for Vinotinto.
Just so many for them here in the first half. I've just lost count. Big punt there by Axel. One in the air by Hubert. Alexi unable to keep it in bounds. And we are into stoppage time. 2 minutes, about a minute to go. And a few more seconds, probably up to the referee's discretion. That tall body of Mascaro able to win the header. Didn't even come off of his feet, John.
Oh.
Here comes Zerlin. Dumps it out to the right side for Huerta.
So Vinotinto can break through here somehow. It'd be huge for them.
Vinotinto Atlanta trying to find one at halftime. Death. Just unsuccessful as Juan Rojas comes in. Shot on goal, sails wide right, and the official blows the whistle to bring us to the halftime break with Vinotinto Atlanta down to Atlanta United Academy 3-0. And as we said just a few minutes ago, John, Vinotinto all over the number 1 seed, just unable to find the back of the net.
No, just doing everything right except finding the back of the net, as you said. Meanwhile, Atlanta United making the most of all their opportunities. My goodness, they could easily be 4-0 right now. They hit a couple posts as well, but 3-0, and they get the third one right before stoppage time. So Atlanta United sitting pretty right now. Let's see how Vinotinto regroups.
With goals from Daniel Sibatu, Gabe, and Ty, Atlanta United goes into the halftime break, up 3-0 over Vinotinto Atlanta. Go grab your popcorn and your refreshments because we got a wild second half coming up right after the break.
Cup fever is everywhere. He misses by an inch. Pass across the front, goalie's down, goal! Cruising to midfield, oh, look at that, what a move! Things all come down to this game. Hold on to your seats. The World Cup final is about to begin. Cup fever is everywhere. He misses by an inch. Pass across the front, goalie's down, goal! Cruising through midfield, oh, look at that, what a move! It's all come down to this game. Hold on to your seats. The World Cup final is about to begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Silverbacks Park in a rainy Atlanta, Georgia. Vinotinto Atlanta are down 3-0 to Atlanta United Academy. Atlantic Soccer Media Group brings you the second half action of the first of two UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinal playoff games. Right now we have the number 1 seed Atlanta United Academy taking on the number 6 seed Vinotinto Atlanta. As stated before, Vinotinto went into halftime down 3. Maybe they had to do some regrouping in the locker room to see if they can't withstand a 3-0 comeback, John. Let's see how we got here.
Well, as it stood, Atlanta United gets the bye, goes straight to the semifinals, being the division champions. Vinotinto had a hard-fought victory over FC Birmingham 1-0. And in our game later today, at LGSA Le Minho will take on the Atlanta Rovers FC. Atlanta Rovers also advanced in the first round by means of defeat of Georgia FC 1-0 as well. So that's how we got here today.
Right now, we're about to kick off here in the second half. First half, like I said before we went to the halftime break, don't let the scoreboard fool you. Vinotinto's had plenty of chances, should be on the scoreboard at least twice, but Atlanta United had just been absolutely brutal on the counterattack, making their chances happen when they have them. John, Vinotinto's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, they do. They have to. They kind of lost their composure a bit in that first half, really protesting, upset over some non-calls, and one of them directly led to a goal. But they need to find their composure, and that's how Atlanta United's been playing. They've had their composure, making the most of the opportunities. That's what Vinotinto Atlanta needs to do.
A little birdie told me Vinotinto has been playing the refs. They got to play Atlanta United. That's how they're going to win the game. But we are underway for the second 45 here at Silverback Stadium. Vinotinto in possession here, trying to climb out of their own half. They want a handball. Referee says play on. Okanlola driving down the right side. Gets hauled up a little bit, and Vinotinto win possession back.
We'll see if Vinotinto, if they keep pressing like they did in the first half, it's worked well for them when they did. Also, we'll see if they use their physicality here more in the second half, and maybe try and use that, maybe try to push Atlanta United around a little bit here in the second half, make things happen for them as well. We'll see.
Vinotinto had a second half substitution. Christian Rico, number 70, has entered the pitch for the visitors. And it looks like Hubert Mascaro has been moved inside. Now he's playing as a center back. Here comes Christian as he is dispossessed, and Atlanta United are trying to mount a counterattack here early on in the second half. They're over on our left side as Baines cuts it on the inside, headed away by Vinotinto, trying to find a trailing tie on the other side of Josue Marquez. Vinotinto able to head it out. It's going to be a throw-in for Atlanta United. Sibitu is going to take the throw and just didn't get what he wanted to behind the throw. Bahaji's going to win it back.
Sibitu, one of the goal scorers for Atlanta United in the first half, on a brilliant individual effort, splitting the defense and getting a good, nice, hard shot on goal.
Baines in possession, finds Matthew Brick. Clemson commit drives it up the left side of the pitch, looking for Gabe. Just a little bit too much on it. As we've got a player down on the field, Oscar Huerta is down on the pitch. Ball's played out. It's going to be a throw-in for Atlanta United. When the ball's played back in, I'm sure they'll give it back to Vinotinto as the official checks on Huerta.
Yeah, not the first time Herta has been hurt in this match, but looks like he is going to be okay. Walking around a little gingerly.
Still got a little rain coming down here at Silverbacks Park. Not as heavy as it was at the beginning of the first half. Got a light drizzle now.
Yeah, the rain certainly made for some sloppy conditions out there, but teams have handled it well.
Nice sportsmanship here as Deganis threw it back into Vinotinto. It was a foul throw, but it was still sportsmanship. That's about the third foul throw for Atlanta United this afternoon, but I digress. Vinotinto trying to mount another counterattack, which they've been really good at. They just haven't found any end game. If the goal is at the top of the 18-yard box, Vinotinto would be on top right now, John. Andre Serlin finds Gomez. Gomez able to keep it in bounds. Wants a handball. I tend to agree with him as the AR, who is right in front, disagrees with all of us and says play on. Nice battle out here as Baines and Zerlin. Zerlin, who clearly had his shirt tugged. Referee sees it, blows a whistle, but what does the referee always see?
The second man in.
The second man in.
But no, that was clearly a handball. It was just missed. But again, Vinotinto Atlanta, they got to keep their composure. And there you see it on the screen there. Yeah, two players with their hands up in the air. Keep playing, boys.
Now, if he had his hands behind his back, and and that's where the ball hit his hands, then the referee made a good call. But if his hands were down by his side and it stopped a goal-scoring opportunity, he missed one. But the AR was in good position, like they've been all day, John.
Well, you did see him with his hands tucked behind his back, and there's that rule there that I don't think anyone's still quite figured out as far as what is a handball, what is not now. With the recent rule changes that they had now, Hirota is just.
Doesn't look like he's going to be able to finish.
Re-injured, yeah. It looks like he's hopping out
here. Going to get a substitution here.
Yeah, it looks like he's definitely going to be done for the day now.
It's like number 21, Carlos Gonzalez, is getting warmed up for Vinotinto. He's going to see his first minutes of the afternoon. He's got to check in with the fourth official first. Fourth official clears him. Now we have 22 men back on the pitch. It's going to be a free kick for the visitors right here in front of us. Quickly taken by Gomez. Found the feet of Nunez. Gomez in possession once again. Finds Nunez once again. Nunez nice outside of the foot, finding Gomez. Plays across the 18. Able to get a foot on it is Les Haji. Not the way he wanted it. Forces a corner kick for the visitors. Vinotinto with lots of set pieces in the first half, unable to capitalize. 5 minutes into the second half, they've got their first corner.
Yeah, I was about to say, is this their first corner? Well, surprising, but it is.
Low, hard corner, cleared away at the near post by Atlanta United Academy. Throw in Vinotinto. Clearance by Deganis, another throw in for Vinotinto. Headed away by Gonzalez. Vinotinto on the throw once again.
Let's just reset.
Gonna switch up the throwers here, maybe get some more progression here. Big throw into the 18. Marco Gomez is gonna be headed away by Vinotinto. Goal kick, Atlanta United. Another squandered opportunity by the visitors. Down 3, you gotta make your chances happen.
Yeah, had a few throw-ins down there.
Throw-ins.
Deep in Atlanta United's third, just unable to make anything out of it.
I mean, John, they had a corner and 3 throw-ins in a row from the same spot. And like you said, just couldn't make it happen. You know, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, if the goals were at the top of the 18, this would be Vinotinto's game.
Just not able to finish. That's the story for Vinotinto right now.
Something that has not haunted them all season, especially when their backs are against the wall. Here comes Atlanta United driving down the right side. Ty finds Okunlola. Okunlola plays it across the middle. Yellow shirts were there first, able to get a clearance. Vinotinto in possession over on the left side. Marquez coming up the field. Drops it back to Mascaro. Mascaro plays it back to Marquez. Marquez has Ty right in front of him. Nice defensive play by Ty. He's able to get a foot on it. Forced a throw in for Vinotinto. Atlanta United has their entire bench up now, John. Warming up, even the goalkeeper. Coach Jose Silva Caparros was awarded the Coach of the Year award before the matchup today. Finally able to break that barrier, bring home the division title. It's his second Coach of the Year award in the last 3 years. So plaques are becoming a big portion of his collection here.
Yeah.
He wants more trophies, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd rather have a trophy instead of a plaque, I'm sure. But no, it's well-deserved. 3 seasons. Atlanta United Academy just finishing first finally, second the previous 2 seasons. Well-deserved.
Foul in the
Silva.
midfield. He sold that foul very well. Referee was right in front of him. Free kick, Vinotinto. As the
this guy
captain is
said,
saying,
"Get
we
up."
got a free kick, get up.
Get up, get up.
Time's a wasting. I
Come
love
on,
that.
we're down 3. Come on, get up.
Don't milk it this time.
Yeah.
Nice turn by Gonzalez, who's immediately dispossessed by Atlanta United. Daniel CB2 right at half field.
Looking for a push. Didn't get the call there.
Carlos Gonzalez, who just checked in for an injured Oscar Huerta, put Daniel CB2 on his behind there. As able to break in behind the defense of Vinotinto is Gabe. Gabe's come with a lot of pressure, lots of intensity here in the second half. Let's see if he can bring it in the first. Play it across the middle for Baines. Lots of yellow shirts, no black jerseys here. Les Haji, shot from distance. Nice save by Daniel Delgado, who dives to his right, pushes it up a few yards in front. No Atlanta United players inside the 18 at all, as Delgado is able to get off the tail and scoop the ball up.
Yeah, had Bain wide open on the wing again, but opted to take a shot. Nice shot, though. Nice save by the Vinotinto keeper.
It's going to be a foul here.
And then another yellow.
Yep. Nice touch there by the center official. I don't know if
Yes.
anyone saw that. Woo!
That's,
Take notes if you're watching back home. Yeah, we're going to get a replay on the touch there by the official. No, I'm just kidding. We get a replay on the foul.
yellow number 4 here by Vinotinto.
Oh, this will be the shot by Les Haji.
Yeah.
Clarkson High School native with a great shot from distance, forcing the shot, saved by Daniel Delgado.
Yeah, great move there to get into position and get a nice hard shot off. But great save there by Delgado.
Andrew Deganis in possession. Dumps it in the middle for Mathieu Brick. Nice passing here by Atlanta United. Unfortunate there for Okololo to maintain possession, but great defensive play by Miguel Nunez. And it's going to be a foul on Vinotinto. I'm sorry, foul on Atlanta United. Free kick Vinotinto, right in front of their bench. Lots of space out here on the right side. If Vinotinto can notice it, Marco Gomez is wide open.
So one thing you notice, Drew, when Vinotinto are able to break in, the speed of these young Atlanta United team can make up for any mistakes here. And we just saw it a moment ago.
Yeah, you have to bring up when you're talking about Atlanta United Academy. You got some 2005 graduates from high school, some 2006 grads, a lot of college commits out there playing in a men's league as kind of the boys, but division champs and owning this league, John. Nice through ball by Baines looking for Gabe, but Delgado once again coming off his line, making a great save.
Come out with authority there, knew just what to do. You notice this half he's been playing further out of the goal. But he's going to have to backtrack here. Yeah, Bain might be out of gas here, it looks like.
Yep. Speaking of that, Vinotinto defending for their lives. They can't go down 4. As Atlanta United starting to clog that midfield. Looks like Coach Silva noticed what Vinotinto was doing in the first half, and he's inserted a lot more black jerseys inside the central part of the field. You see that, John?
Yes.
Great coaching by Coach Silva. So Atlanta United are now making it hard for Vinotinto to get out of their own half, which you didn't see the entire first half. Gabe to Baines, his shot on goal from Atlanta United Academy. Just didn't get what he wanted. Behind it did Baines. And another great save by Delgado.
Yeah, definitely the adjustments that Coach Silva made is showing through here now in this early going of the second half.
And that's the difference between division winners, 6th place seeds. No shade thrown to the Vinotinto coach, but when you're able to come in and adjust like Coach Silva has done, I mean, it's a completely different Atlanta United team. I mean, look, they're all coming on the inside.
Yeah, their plan is to take over the middle of this half.
And they just forced another error for the away team. Throw in Atlanta United. Bringing the pressure here in the second half. Going to try and tire Vinotinto out with about 43 minutes to go. 33 minutes to go, I apologize. Here comes Vinotinto up that right side. Tried to spin it around him. did Gomez, but Deganis was having none of it. Quickly taken throw by Gomez. Finds the feet of the second half substitution, Carlos Gonzalez. Shot cross attempt there, deflected off of Okunlola. One back in possession was Vinotinto. Marquez plays it out to the left. Defensive cleared here by Atlanta United. Let's see if Vinotinto can stay inside the danger zone. Mosquera. Nice ball here, finding Alexi Ferrer. Ferrer tried to play a nice back heel, but defended well by Gonzalez, who wins a free kick. Once again, Vinotinto do not like it. Atlanta United have a free kick about 4 yards in front of their own 18-yard box.
Yeah, frustration starting to show through on Vinotinto.
We'll get a replay on that. Nice through ball there by Mosquera, finding the feet of Ferrer. Tried to flick there, but Mosquera just a bit too aggressive. Referee didn't like it and awarded Atlanta United a free kick. Ooh, scary pass there by Axel inside his own 18.
Very scary, but they handled it all right and break out now again once more here, Drew.
Here comes Ty on that right side. He's got Baines, Gaines, and Sibutu inside the 18. Sibutu looking for his brace, but he hits it over the bar. Goal kick, Vinotinto. Atlanta United Academy stormed down that right side. 3 men inside the box, just weren't able to make it happen. Once again, more yellow shirts than black shirts, John.
But again, this is a missed opportunity here for Atlanta United. There's a little miscommunication. Both players unsure what to do, Sibutu and Gaines.
Nice 1-2 out here on the right side for Vinotinto. Second half substitution, Christian crosses it in, but finds Atlanta United instead of his Vinotinto player.
Yeah, and that cost Atlanta United a better shot attempt on goal.
Deganis dumps it over the head of Gonzalez, finds the feet of Sibutu, who mispossesses, but wins it right back himself. Daniel Sibutu plays it out to the left here for Baines. Dumps it right through the middle once again. Finds Daniel Sibutu. Sibutu's inside the 18. He wants his second. Sibutu slips through the goalkeeper's hands. And Daniel Sibutu finds the near post and his brace. Atlanta United go up 4-0 in the 60th minute.
Another great effort there by Sibutu. You'll see, here's the replay, Drew. Just another through ball, won by Sibutu, charging in, gets a shot off. Delgado able to get a piece of that, but it trickles into the back of the goal for his second. For the brace, as Drew said, 4-0 now, Atlanta United Academy in command now of this match.
The former Georgia Southern Eagles soared into that 18, tried to go far post. Great initial save by Delgado, but he deflected off himself into the near post instead. Sibutu with his second of the day, and he looks to have possibly sent Atlanta United into the final next week, John. But we got 30 minutes plus stoppage to go. Let's see if Vinotinto Atlanta can fight from within and maybe, just maybe.
Well, the hill turned into a mountain here for Vinotinto.
And a shot on goal attempt, and a beautiful shot on goal attempt by Christian Rico as it hits the crossbar, and it forces a goal kick for Atlanta United. What a shot.
Wow, that was a great shot from distance there. Almost went in as well, but hit the crossbar.
He had Axel beat, too, 100%, John.
There's the replay. He said
he's 40 yards out.
Yeah.
That's 2008 Cristiano Ronaldo-esque right there.
Beautiful shot. Almost got his team on the board here. But again, missed opportunities of Vinotinto have been the story. Not able to finish.
And United's going to make a substitution as AJ leaves the game. Goal kick to the feet of Okunlola. Plays it through the middle to Mateo Brick, who one-touch passes it out to the second half substitution out there on the right wing, who finds Les Haji. Haji with a beautiful flick to Baines. I'm sorry, that's Gabe. Gabe gives it back to Haji. Haji tries to find Sibutu, but he's all over the place here. But Sibutu maintains possession. Looks for Les Haji once again. Let's see if United can slow it down.
So the press is starting to work against Vinotinto now this half here, Drew, as it's creating opportunities for Atlanta United.
Great save by Delgado. Gets 2 fists on it. And it's going to nip off of Deganis. throw in Vinotinto. Nice little slide tackle there by Marco Gomez to get a deflection. Looks like their leading scorer, John, Cesar Tuhill, is about to check into the game.
Yeah, but that was a good hustle once again by Deganis, showing that speed.
Yep, here comes
Atlanta
Cesar,
has.
John. That's their big body man. I'm unsure as to why he didn't start today.
Yeah, not sure as well. I mean, was he on the bench when the match started?
He
Maybe
was.
a late arrival.
Here comes Sibatu. He wants a hat trick. Daniel Sibatu! Another great save by Delgado. Maybe he got a little excited there. Maybe could have taken a couple of more touches there, partner. He had nothing but turf in front of him. Great ball by the captain, Juan Rojas, looking for Alexi
Onside.
Ferrer. Played
Nice
to the middle.
pass.
Cesar! His first touch of the game could have been a goal and put his team right back into it, but he just didn't have it all. Sends it wide left, John.
Yeah, too soft of a touch there. A shot sails wide of the goal. Yeah, so I guess a little head scratcher why he's been on the bench.
Yep. As he was their leading goal scorer in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division this season. Unless he is their super sub, unless that's how they utilize him. He doesn't have 90 minutes of legs. Goal kick taken by Atlanta United, one back by Vinotinto.
Kind of like the old microwave Vinnie Johnson from Detroit Pistons in the 80s, 90s era.
Throw in Atlanta United, deep in their own third. It's going to be taken by Deganis. Let's see if Deganis gives one of his sidewinders. No. Nice touch and skills here by Baines, who is dispossessed, but he wins a throw and he wants a foul. Looks at the official, who disagrees. Maybe he's right. But up 4-0, you're going to have to earn a little bit more than that. Looks like they knocked knees. Throw in for Atlanta United again. Square throw. Finds the feet of Mateo Brick. Brick plays Joel Gonzalez, who plays it back to the keeper, who has to get an immediate clearance, sloppy clearance, but Deganis is able to keep it in bounds for Atlanta United, and they're making some really crisp passes in their own defensive third. Let's see if they can get out. And they can get out, and they force a throw in for themselves right here at midfield, right in front of us. As Baines still seems to be walking a little gingerly, but he's not going to want to come off. He's going to want to find the back of the net himself. Throwing again for Deganis. One back in possession for Vinotinto. Carlos Gonzalez dumps it in the inside. Gustavo finds Christian. Christian's back in possession. Nice little skill. Dispossessed. Ty gets a big clearance up through the middle. Just a bit too heavy. As Delgado was going to let it roll back into the box, but Sibatu was on his bike.
Yeah, made him make a play there.
Tell you what, number 30, Ty for Atlanta United Academy, was the first goal scorer, and to me, he's been the man of the match. Unstoppable out there on the right side. One possession back for his team all afternoon. An assist and a goal. Man, I tell you what. Sibatu in possession. Dispossessed once again in the midfield. Just one too many touches tonight by Daniel Sibatu. He's got his brace. A little too selfish there, though. Christian in possession, looks up. Plays it right across the middle. Andres Zerlin. Juan. Plays it back over the middle to Gustavo. Gustavo plays a through ball to Christian. Left-footed shot. Sends Axel to his right. Axel pushes it to his right and forces a corner for Vinotinto Atlanta. We're in the 68th minute. Creeping into the 68th minute. Vinotinto down 4-0 to Atlanta United Academy here in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division semifinal playoff action.
Yeah, realistically, Drew, if they want to have any hopes of getting back in this match, they need to make something happen here in this corner.
It's do or die.
Time is not on their side now. Down 4.
Corner kick is taken and swinging right on the top of the 6. Headed away. Unable to keep it in bounds with Vinotinto. Goal kick for Atlanta United Academy.
Okay, again, another opportunity that Vinotinto cannot take advantage of.
Quickly taking goal kick by Axel, finds Joel. Joel puts it through the middle to Mateo Brick. Haji, very confident in the middle. That touch got away from him. He's able to give it back to Brick, who pushes it out to the right. Here comes Ty. Atlanta United are inside the defensive third of Vinotinto, trying to find a fifth. Dump it back to Haji Wright. Long shot attempt by the Clarkson High School native here from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, hard shot from distance, but way too high.
He had the captain, Juan Roches, right on his back, too. Be sure to tune in to the Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel at 4 p.m. as the semifinal action continues. Second seed, LGSA Laminio taking on fourth seed, Atlanta Rovers FC. 4 p.m., John, right here at Silverbacks Park.
That's going to be a great match. The Regional Summer Cup champion 2022, Potros Atlanta or FC going up against LGSA, runners up in this division. Again, Vinotinto playing the referees, as you said, Drew.
Letting them have it, John. Vinotinto Atlanta in possession. They're coming right up through the middle of the pitch.
Little tug there. No call there. And just
it's a bit too heavy on the touch. Sloppy passing. Looks like Vinotinto are in desperation mode as the official blows the whistle, and he's going to go have a word with the Vinotinto Atlanta coach, as he's been barking all afternoon, and he's finally received his yellow. Oh.
Yeah, he's almost like he's getting
to
good
leave.
himself to get thrown out here. But he's very upset, but
he's being scolded now by the fourth official, trying to have him calm down. John, there's still 20 minutes plus stoppage time. If Vinotinto can maintain or possibly find some composure, they can get themselves back in the game. But like we said, they're playing the referee and not Atlanta United, who's playing Vinotinto, and they're looking for a fifth. Ty's looking for a brace. He's got Mosquero in front of him, unable to maintain possession. The ball's going to go out from Vinotinto. It's going to be a corner kick for Atlanta United.
A nice play by Ty, working that ball in. Just lost it right there at the end there, but forced Vinotinto to make a play on it, and it goes out on Vinotinto.
The Vinotinto player is out on the corner, unsure. Oh, well, I should have known. He's letting the official have it, John.
Yeah. So Atlanta United in no hurry now.
No, there's no need to be, right?
You're up 4, starting to get late.
They're making a substitution
In the
as
71st minute.
Baines, who seemed to have injured himself down here, and Coach Silva's going to get him off before any other harsh injury can happen. I'm unsure of who just checked in, but once we find out, we'll let you know. Looks to be Trace, number 39, I do believe, who just checks in the game for Atlanta United Academy, who just took a corner, cleared away by Vinotinto, who once again, John, they want to get back into this. They got to make something happen now. Nice battle in the midfield from Haji and Christian, deflected off of Vinotinto. It's going to be an Atlanta United throw-in. And the Vinotinto coach is just out of control over here.
I think he's getting sent off now. Well, the ARS just said, just get off the sideline there, get in the stands.
Vinotinto not able to be the bullies like they were last week against FC Birmingham, who allowed them to bully them the entire game, hence that 1-0 score. Atlanta United Academy, Coach Silva, not having none of it tonight, John.
And Atlanta United Academy picks up a yellow here as well. So things could start to get a little chippy here as we get towards the end of our 90.
Unfortunately for the center referee, there's tons of time left. Vinotinto, shot on goal attempt. Just didn't get what he wanted.
Not sure what that was.
Yeah. Goal kick, Atlanta United Academy.
But yeah, the Vinotinto coach has basically lost it over there on the sideline. But the referees are not the reason why you're down 4-0.
I wonder what it's going to take for a lot of the teams in this division to realize it's not always the referees, John. Atlanta United trying to find 5. Here comes Gabe. He's inside the 18. Shot on goal, far post. And it just goes too far wide. It'll be another goal kick for Vinotinto Atlanta. Atlanta United very, very strong on the counterattack. They're not afraid to maintain possession. They're not afraid to take you on. And as we've seen before, they're not afraid to take those long-distance shots. Sloppy goal kick by Delgado right to the feet of Baines. What's he going to do? Long-distance shot? Nope. Still in possession. Nice little skill there by Baines. Mascaro able to nip the ball off him right at the last minute. CB2 not able to keep it in bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Vinotinto. We're in the 73rd minute. Atlanta United on top of Vinotinto. Atlanta 4-0. And Vinotinto are going to go for another
United.
sub, John.
Yeah, we have a player down for Atlanta United.
Oh, no. That's Andrew Deganis. Is it a cramp?
Possibly.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, no. You don't like to see that.
Well, they're going to bring a trainer out here.
Well, looks like we may see Stat Wellness come out once again. Actually, Atlanta United's going to have their own trainer. Looks like Deganis may have a knee. Well, while she is checking out Andrew Deganis, just want to let you know back home, if you're just now joining us, please stay tuned. Later on this afternoon, 4 p.m., our second semifinal matchup, LGSA Laminio taking on Atlanta Rovers FC. And as John has said a few times, that may be the matchup of the weekend. As you see what the live playoff standings look like, Atlanta United, if it remains the same, they will have a date with either LGSA Laminio or Atlanta Rovers FC in the final next week.
And whoever wins that match will give Atlanta United Academy a great match as well, a great final as well. Now another yellow here.
And also, remember, whoever wins the final next week, Atlanta United Academy, LGSA Laminio, or Atlanta Rovers FC, they will advance to the national playoffs. We've seen some Georgia teams have some success in the past. Atletico Atlanta winning it all in 2020.
Meanwhile, Gomez is in danger of getting a red here. He picked up yellow here. During the injury timeout, all he did was just bark at the officials, bark at the AR, bark at the cameraman. I know you're frustrated, but this is getting a little out of hand on Vinotinto.
And just not going to play into your favor. You're down 4. There's no need for it.
Yeah, you're not going to find any sympathy now by doing what you're doing.
And as we see, Deganis was subbed off. As it stands now, Atlanta United will advance to the finals next week, and I'm sure Coach Silva is going to want to have him fit. So smart substitution before anything bad or drastic can happen. I'm sure we'll see a few more subs here this afternoon, John.
You're up by 4. Play it safe. Get your man out. Let him rest up.
Hey, get out healthy.
So be good to go.
Get out healthy. Because next week, whether it's Atlanta Rovers, who will make their first appearance in the finals, or LGSA Laminio, and we both know LGSA Laminio and Atlanta United are no strangers to one another.
No, they always have whales of match when they play.
As mentioned before the match started, to earn their first division trophy, they had to defeat LGSA Laminio in the final week of the season to bring home the trophy, and they did. So it would be really fun to possibly see another contest between the two teams next week in the finals for it all.
Yeah, playing well in pressure situations was Atlanta United Academy. They went out and took that championship away from LGSA. Took the division, that is.
Vinotinto Atlanta in possession here over on the left side in front of their bench. Lots of space out here on the right side. Long ball through the middle. Headed away by Okunlola. Finds the feet of Haji, who lets it ride for Ty, who I've said before has had one hell of a game today. As I say that, the announcer's curse, he's immediately dispossessed. Sorry, Ty.
It always seems to happen,
I tell you what, just real quick, watching an NFL game last week, the announcer said, kicker hasn't missed all season. What happens next?
He misses the kick.
It's the curse of the
Never
announcer.
fails.
It does
Never
not,
fails.
partner. Vinotinto with a long shot attempt, but easy routine save for Axel, who goes right down to the ground. Yep. Waste some time. Professional time wasting is what I call it, partner. Look at the space and the time in the midfield. Nice reception, nice turn there by Trace, who finds Shuett. Shuett dumps it out to the right for Ty. Ty's got a goal and an assist this afternoon. Atlanta United look to slow it down. That's Haji. Atlanta United made it to the last fall, the 2021 fall UPSL Georgia playoff final, but they fell short to Kalonji Pro Profile, and they actually went on to the Nationals. I believe they went to the Elite Eight, right? Yeah, Kalonji Pro Profile.
Kalonji Pro Profile powerhouse there. Yeah, they lost 1-0 to Kalonji Pro Profile,
who were not in the Premier Division this season. They are on top of the Division One right now, are with their U23s, but coming up in the spring, Kalonji, I think, are going to be making their presence felt once again in the UPSO Georgia Premier Division, John.
I think things point to Kalonji Pro Profile making their return to the Premier Division.
And I'm just going to say right here, right now, that excites the heck out of me because we want the best. We need the best, and we deserve the best here in the Georgia Premier Division. And with Kalonji back in, we will definitely get the best. As Atlanta United look to make a goalkeeping substitution, Axel's going to have a rest. Hell of a game today by the former Atlas FC Academy player.
Yeah, he had a whale of a game, a whale of a match, made the stops when he needed to. And we'll see if they get out of here with a clean sheet here.
As the Vinotinto player is trying to escort him off the field. Easy, pal. Great game by Axel. And it looks like Josh is going to take his spot between the pipes with about 12 and stoppage to go. We had the opportunity to call the Club the Strongest and Atlanta United Academy game a few weeks ago and got an opportunity to see Josh in goal for the first time. Hell of a game. Throw in for Vinotinto deep in the Atlanta United Academy third here, John. Time's a wasting. We keep saying it. They want to make something happen. They got to do it now.
I think it's just going to be too late now, Drew. Approaching the 80th minute. 4 goals in 10 minutes, you're asking quite a bit.
Big throw in right into the 18. One touch clearance by Trace.
Especially against a well-coached, well-disciplined Atlanta United squad here.
Who, unlike FC Birmingham, who fell right into the trap of Vinotinto last week, Atlanta United Academy aren't having none of it. They've been able to keep composed.
Exactly.
They've battled Vinotinto, not the official. Just a great performance all around by Atlanta United today, John.
And they showed a little bit of their own physicality.
Yeah, absolutely.
They did not.
Oh, high kick
push
there.
Around. Yeah, it was a high kick.
Referee says play on.
But yeah, Atlanta United did not. They did not let Vinotinto bully them.
No, I mean, and like we said before, the quote-unquote babies of the league are dominating this division, and you got to give it all to Coach of the Year, Coach Silva, who is he's as humble as they come. It's never him. It's always everybody else, and you just got to love that from your coach. There's a scary moment here for Atlanta United as Les Haji goes down. Looks like he got clipped on the ankle, and the captain's still down on the ground. You do not like to see that with the championship 1 week away, John.
As we said, Coach Silva, he made the adjustments at halftime too. The things that were working well for Vinotinto Atlanta in the first half, Coach Silva took that away.
Just a quick reminder, championship weekend is going to be December 14th, 6:30 p.m., Silverbacks Park. As it stands right now, it's Atlanta United Academy, and they will play either LGSA Laminio or Atlanta Rovers FC. If you want to watch that semifinal game, be sure to tune in Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel, 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah. And no matter who Atlanta United Academy plays, it's going to be a great match, a great final.
I said championship weekend. I meant to say championship Wednesday, partner. Gotta love that. Shot attempt by Atlanta United. Shot cross attempt, I guess. It's just going to sail wide. Goal kick Vinotinto. Times is winding down. We're in the 82nd minute. Atlanta United hold a very comfortable lead over Vinotinto Atlanta. 4-0 here at Silverbacks Park. A rainy Silverbacks Park. A wet Silverbacks Park.
Yeah, and the urgency is gone now. I think Vinotinto is admitting defeat here, it seems. But they certainly don't want to be shut out, so.
They find the feet of Cesar, who's just unable to maintain possession. He knocks it out. AR disagrees. It'll be a throw-in for Atlanta United.
And again, the questioning why Cesar came off the bench so late in the match to basically be a non-factor.
Exactly. I mean, down 4, your super sub really is, you're asking way too much of him. And you want to keep his big body in the box, trying to find goals. Right now, he's just trying to find any touch on the ball. He's coming back out from his center forward position to try and receive the ball. And it's just not his game.
Just look at him. He's significantly bigger than any player on Atlanta United out there. It seems like they could have used him from the get-go and let his size work to their advantage.
You know, John, we question the age of Atlanta United. And I got another question for you. Do they have what it takes to go to the national finals? Like, all the way. I mean, we've seen LAFC's academy team. They went to the finals last year, and they lost. I believe they're the ones who beat Beeman United.
I'm not sure about the finals, but I will say I think they could make a deep run.
I think the only thing that hinders Atlanta United Academy over any other academy in the UPSL is their age.
Yes.
Unfortunately. But we haven't seen it be an issue in the Georgia division, and I'll put the Georgia division over many, many divisions in the country here in the UPSL.
Yes.
Let's see if they can maintain it, though.
The Premier Georgia division is one of the premier divisions in the UPSL nationwide for sure.
I mean, you got Atlanta United Academy, Georgia FC went to the Elite Eight, Columbia Pro Profile now sold and dismantled Atletico Atlanta. And United just looking to keep possession, let the time run down. Seeing how many passes they can string together before they get a goal-scoring opportunity, as Vinotinto has completely clogged the midfield, and Atlanta United has so much space on the width. Look at Gabe wide open out here on the left. Let's see if they can find him. There's Haji in possession. He looks to be okay, and he does find Gabe immediately.
Yeah, Gomez comes over and
Mateo Brick.
A cursory defense there.
Ooh, nice move by Joel Gonzalez.
But I think they're out just to play keep away at this point here, though.
Haji able to turn. He's got Gabe wide open still out here on the left side. Looking for a running Sibatu.
Nice play there by Nunez.
Get a clearance on it, though.
Otherwise, Sibatu could have had a run for his third.
Uber Mascaro for Vinotinto Atlanta. Atlanta United not allowing anything easy for Vinotinto. Still here this deep in the ball game. A lot of second half substitutions for Atlanta United. Hey, they want a goal too. Matthew Brick playing some great midfield here. Midfield defensive work here for Atlanta United.
I mean, Atlanta United, they just did a great job shutting down Vinotinto's attack here in the second half. All those opportunities they had in the first half kind of dried up here in the second.
That was a sloppy foul there on number 14, Marco
Another
Gomez.
Yellow.
He may have received his second yellow of the day, and he is going to be sent off.
Yep.
Is Marco Gomez, who just got his second yellow of the day, and he will see the rest of this UPSL Georgia season from the bench, as Atlanta United are awarded a free kick about 6-7 yards right out here in front of the 18.
Yeah, Gomez showing what he thinks of all that, but his day is done.
Yep, he looks to be clapping for his exit. Thank you, pal.
Doing his best Antonio Brown impersonation almost, it looks like. He's going to start taking off his kit and shin guards, throw his cleats in the stands.
He'll be hyping up the crowd any second now, John. As Atlanta United have a free kick right out here on the left side. Looks like Trace is going to just play it safe. No need to threaten anything, threaten a lead by losing possession. Haji.
So it's kind of appropriate that Vinotinto wears yellow jerseys, don't you think, Drew?
What a coincidence, right?
Yeah. I think there's something to that.
They said at the beginning of the season we'll show them. Gabe in possession for Atlanta United, cuts it back, tries to find an open man. Doesn't have one now. Sees Haji. Haji Hughes, so superb on the ball. Working back and forth here with Okunlolo, who drives it out to the right side for the second half substitution. Shuit.
Atlanta United, they drop it back here in the midfield. Again, just trying to keep away from Vinotinto at this point. In the 88th minute here.
John, I mentioned Atletico Atlanta before. They were sold and became the Old Football Club, and they lost in the finals 1-2 to Santa Cruz for the New England Conference playoffs. I'd like to mention one thing. The manager/owner for the old Atletico Atlanta team is one of the only coaches/managers in the UPSL to win with 3 different teams. Think about that.
Quite a feat.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's outstanding.
Yes. It just shows you what kind of level of soccer we have here in the Atlanta area, the Georgia area.
Had the pleasure a couple weeks ago of calling a U.S. Open Cup matchup between the 2021 finalists Beeman United and the 2021 Elite 8 Kalanji Pro Profile.
That was a heck of a match,
Yes,
too.
it was. Talking about, and went to the wire in the first.
Okay, and this is what I've been waiting
Vinotinto
for.
is just out of control.
This is what I've been waiting for. I was wondering when this would happen. But,
And yellow cards
again-
being issued to both players.
again, credit to Atlanta United for standing up to him. But this has become a pattern with this team, Drew.
Every game, partner, every game, especially the games that they're down or they have a threat to lose, they turn to this type of play. And it isn't what the rest of the UPSL Georgia Premier Division represents.
And the league and the referees take notice of that.
Yep.
Do you think that's going to help them at all?
Nope.
In future matches?
Absolutely
no,
not.
It won't.
Like we said before, a little birdie at halftime said just something so great that I never really noticed. Vinotinto shows up every week to play the officials. And just think, if that mentality, shifts to the team that you're playing, just maybe, you could figure out a way to win an important game.
Because it's obvious they can play.
Absolutely. 100%.
And if they can keep their heads on straight, they can play even better.
And as we've mentioned, all 90 minutes, as we are about 20 seconds away from the 90th minute, all 4 officials tonight have had their absolute hands full, but have maintained such an amazing game. Got to take your hats off to the center official and the ARs and the 4th official for today's matchup.
Oh, yeah, he did a great job of managing this match here, officiating, and keeping things from getting out of control here.
Absolutely, John. I mean, all aspects of the game, from positioning to explanation. And Atlanta United trying to find a 5th as Gabe sneaks in behind. What's he going to do? And CB2 wants his hat trick. Oh, and he had the far post open, and he just sails it.
Yeah,
and
too high.
And it could be the last play of the game for these two teams.
I'm not sure of the stoppage time.
It looks like we're going to get 3 minutes. Yep. 3 minute stoppage, just like the first half.
3 minutes is confirmed. Yeah, we did have the injury timeout on DeGanis.
Vinotinto playing around in their own defensive third, forces a clearance to the left here for the goalkeeper. Going to be a throw for Atlanta United, who I'm sure are going to be looking to take their time and maybe make this one of the last plays of the game.
So hats off, congratulations to Atlanta United.
Division champs, John, coach of the year, and the first team to make their name, make their name known for the finals next week.
And played a great match today. Took advantage of every opportunity that was given to him. And just a very convincing win here, a convincing victory. Could easily have been a bigger score, at least 5-0. They hit a couple posts.
Back to back, didn't they?
Yeah, it was back to back almost. Like within seconds of one another. So they really were able to shut down Vinotinto in the second half.
Absolutely.
And that's the story here.
And who knows, this may be the last we see of Vinotinto. It's one of those.
United come down the wing here. They're looking for another one here, maybe.
Oh, great cross attempt. Just didn't get enough on it. Tried to swing it across the middle, but right into the hands of the goalkeeper.
There's Ty, your man of the match there.
No, I believe Vinotinto are going to try and push it on the right side still. Christian's going to have space behind Brick, but he goes for a long shot attempt instead. Vinotinto just got out-coached today, John, in every aspect of a soccer game.
Exactly. And
when things didn't go their way.
Vinotinto's coach did not help his team at all today.
No, not at all. Well, we'll see what happens is just like children, just like pets, you're a product of your environment. And when your coach acts like that, you're going to act like that. And there you hear it.
That's it.
The referee blows the whistle, and that's going to do it for Vinotinto Atlanta and Atlanta United Academy. It's going to end in a 4-0 win for Atlanta United. Going to send Vinotinto home packing. Their UPSL Georgia Premier Division season is over. And Atlanta United are going to move on to the finals next week. Who's it going to be, John? We'll find out at 4 p.m. as Atlanta Rovers FC take on LGSA Limeño.
Again, congratulations to Atlanta United. Great match today. They move on. And, yeah, as Drew said, you do not want to miss our next match of the afternoon at 4 p.m. LGSA Limeño against Atlanta Rovers FC. And we will find out who will meet Atlanta United Academy in the final.
Vinotinto just didn't have it today. They played a great first half, couldn't maintain the pressure from Atlanta United's counterattack. Vinotinto go home. Atlanta United advance to the finals Wednesday, December 14th. We'll find out at 4 p.m. who it's going to be. Be sure to tune in to the Atlantic Soccer Media Group channel. For John Reno, I am Drew Dickinson. We'll see you at 4 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
World Cup fever is everywhere. He misses by an inch. Pass across the front, goalie's down, goal! Cruising through midfield, oh, look at that, what a move! It's all come down to this game. Hold on to your seats. The World Cup final is about to begin.
Thank you for watching the Atlantic Soccer Media Group's coverage of UPSL Soccer.